do I want to give them first? Easy or hard? Easy? Hard.
Okay, I decided I'm going to start with the harder ones and kind of work our way through to the easier ones. The first one is actually going to be to use Facebook ads. It's something that it takes time for you to learn so that you can implement it. But once you have that skill, okay, you take that with you for the duration of your business. And it does not matter how long or how short you've been in business. When I very first started in my business, I actually started using Facebook ads right off the bat. And here's why, because when you use Facebook ads, you can actually build up your email list really quickly and very consistently. That is the best thing about Facebook ads and why I'm recommending it to you. You need to have a fresh list of people to offer your course to. So if right now you're kind of struggling to get your course sold, even though you're making several offers, it might just be that you're offering it to a stale group of people who have already seen it, okay? They have decided whether they're gonna buy or not. So the idea is you still need to continue to have new people to see your offer. And the best way to do that is to build an email list, because then you can kind of ensure that you can stay in front of them. So when you use Facebook ads, you can actually build your email list pretty quickly. And I definitely recommend using Facebook ads if you are getting fewer than 10 email subscribers per week with whatever other strategy you're using, if you're using any strategy at all. And you need to do that consistently to get sales now and later, right? Because as they join your email list, there's a certain percentage that will buy from you now and a certain percentage that will buy from you later. And again, it's a skill that you take with you. So when I very first started, I was very successful at getting my ads set up to be able to welcome more leads. And I got so good at it that I started teaching it. That is exactly why that is such a huge part of my business now, is teaching other people how to use Facebook ads, because I know firsthand the power of having those fresh leads immediately, right, on your list that you can start to warm up and start to sell your course to. I have a free YouTube video for you. It is the #1 ad that course creators are afraid to use. A lot of the times people are just like, I don't know how to run ads and I don't want to waste any money or lose any money. So I set up a free video for you just to go check that out so that you can actually understand what it takes to be able to run your Facebook ad profitably and without fear. The second way that you can sell more of your course is to start a YouTube channel. Now, the reason this one kind of stands in the hard category is because, like, even once you get off from watching this training, sure, you can go set up your YouTube channel, but it definitely takes time and strategy to actually create a channel that attracts your ideal client. But the time is well worth it, because here's the thing. YouTube, right, is not just a social media platform. It's also kind of a search engine, and people use YouTube way different than they use other social media channels. Some people use it for entertainment, but a lot of people use it to go on the platform and actually search for answers to their problems that you solve with your course, right? So when you get on YouTube, the fantastic thing about them is when you're creating content for their platform, they are literally rooting for you, okay? They are looking for ways to push your content out there to their audience. And here's the thing, it doesn't really go stale, right? So your content isn't just gonna last for a day or a week or a month or even a year. I was literally on YouTube earlier today, and there was a YouTube video that was suggested to me by YouTube that was 4 years old. Can you imagine if you created content today and there are going to be people 1, 2, 3, 4 years from now that are discovering you, your business, your content? It just really creates some longevity in your business, and it also acts as a source of revenue, right? Because once you build that channel so large, even just 1,000 subscribers, you can actually monetize your channel. So there's just multiple benefits to having a YouTube channel, to not only find your ideal clients, which you could then take them off the platform and get them onto your email list, but you can also monetize the channel itself so that your content is now producing money for you. Now, it's a long game, okay? This is why, again, this kind of comes into the hard category because it takes time to build it. But long term, you will appreciate the work that you put into that more than maybe you would have into any other platform because of the way that your content will automatically be suggested for you. So YouTube focuses more on topic relevancy versus time relevancy. So they don't care if you put the video up today, right? They don't care if you put it up a year ago. They want to make sure that there is good content to offer to people who are looking for that type of content, and they are going to put it in front of those people for you for years. Now we are ready for the easier ones. This one you're going to be able to do right here, right now. And this tip is don't sell your course. Sell your solution, okay? What you're going to do is you are going to create a core message around the solution that you offer. So your course solves a problem, right? And instead of just selling people the course, sell them on the solution that you help them with, right? The solution that you give them, that is the how. You'll kind of hear people out there say, tell them the what and the why, but not the how. You have to tell them what the how is, though, right? Because when you tell people how you solve their problem, now they don't have to have this blind faith in you and your course and have these high hopes that maybe possibly it'll work out for them. You'll also hear that it's just good to sell people on the benefits, right? Benefits are good. Still talk about the benefits, but talk about how it is that they're going to solve the particular problem. And I'm going to give you an example here. Facebook ads are the fastest way to grow an email list so that you can sell more of your course. So Facebook ads are the fastest way. That is my core message. I want to help people to actually grow their business now, not later, later too, but also now. And so my solution is Facebook ads. Is that the only solution? No, but it is the fastest solution. So when you think about how you help people solve their problem, I want you to frame it in a core message that says it is the fastest or the easiest or the best or the cheapest or whatever-ist it is. Choose a superlative, one that is true. But how is it that that particular solution is going to help them? So now your course clients have a clear understanding and a clear path to a problem-free life. They don't have to try to guess, what is she going to teach me exactly that's going to help me so much? Tell them what you're going to teach them and how and why that is going to be so useful to them in solving their problem. That's something you can do right now. Think about what your solution is and how that helps people in the best way, the fastest way, the cheapest way, the easiest way, the most profitable way, whatever way it is that you show them, right? Because likely there's more than one solution to their problem, but the solution you're showing them that solution for a very specific reason. And so tell them that. And that's what people can climb onto, right? And so now when you are sending emails, when you are continuing to post in your social media, if you are creating Facebook ads, you now know this is the central message. It's not about my course, right? It's about this solution. And the way that they get access to that solution is to purchase your course. So that way you're not having to talk so much about your course, right? It's more about this is what you need. You need this solution. And here's why, and I'm going to help you with it. And the final way that you can sell more of your course is to email more, okay? I want to encourage you to focus more on email than you do on social media. Because here's the thing with email. So 9 out of 10 people who have an email check it every single day. And 58% of those people check it first before they check social media or anything else, before they even check the weather. People are checking their email. With email, you know that you have access to somebody in their inbox. That email is not going to disappear unless they delete it or, they may scroll past it. But a much larger percentage of people are going to see and open your email. In fact, it's 20 to 30% is average for email open rates versus social media. I've even had times where when I first send the email out, maybe that evening I'll get 30, 35%. By the end of the next day, I'm at 42%, right? So I'm well above average with my email open rates simply because I focus on them. So when people open my emails, they're like, oh, this is really good. There's a lot of value in here because I spend time on it. So instead of pouring all of your heart and soul into a social media post that's soon going to be gone, right? Before people might even get on the platform to check it, get on email and actually send people messages, build a relationship, create offers, and offer them your course. They are more likely to see your offer in your email than they are going to be to see it on social media. And people are actually more primed to get marketing messages from you in your email than they are on social media. So that is why it is so important to build up that email list, because it is such a direct connection to your audience. And when you use Facebook ads to consistently refresh those leads, keeping fresh people on that email list that you can make that offer to, build that relationship, and warm them up, whether it takes them 2 weeks or 2 years to buy something from you, you now have your email list as an asset. So if you are ready to find out what that number one ad is that most course creators are actually afraid to use, but that will definitely help you to build that email list, then go ahead and watch that video over on my YouTube channel.